Okay, so getting ready to go do my landlord duties. This guy is kind of unstable, so coming a little prepared this time. Last time I had this stuff, but when I got here, the sheriff hadn't gotten here yet, and the guy started getting confrontational with me. And then sheriff came and he's still like getting a little confrontational, so the sheriff actually had to call for backup. Listen here. So home defense. So as you can see, places, mouse. I did a video already of all the garbage in here. Here's some keys. Wondering what those are for. If that's for those locks, maybe. I'll check them out later. What a mess. And look at that, fire hazard, candles are stuck in the wall. I mean, it's just so many things. All the fire smoke alarms he's pulled out. You know, it's just living in squalor. This is just look at this. Just terrible. People living like pigs. This place is gonna take a lot of cleanup. And this is, oh boy, that's just terrible. It might be, there's one of the smoke alarms. And you know, the place stinks like tobacco. Which reminds me. So, as you can see, these people, I don't know if just COVID did this to them and they went off the deep end, but just terrible squalor that these people are living in. And, you know, they trashed my place. That pisses me off. But you know, something has just gone on in society that people can live in squalor like that. See that under the sink? So they didn't want me to come in and do an inspection because they're living in squalor like that. But he put in a garbage disposal and then didn't install it right. Made a mess under the sink, caused water damage. I mean, the refrigerator, and they were like making bakery foods or something, maybe for money or something, maybe running a business right there in that corner there. There was a bunch of cat poo in the kitchen, like they were just pooing right in the corner right there. It's just disgusting. So I wonder who they were selling their food to. Just terrible. Yeah, and the poor kids living in that squalor condition, breathing the smoke that they're smoking in the house. And this is some kind of like sex room that she's doing some online business, I guess. Maybe like, I don't know, just craziness. And then the kids are playing in the same room that has this going on. So they took one of the kids' rooms to do that, painted it blue, and put some weird stuff around the ceiling of it. It's just craziness. I don't get it. So this is the downstairs guest bathroom. So the neighbor said that, they were just really weird, wouldn't let anybody come into the house or even look in the door. They'd meet you at the door outside. And that's what I noticed with me. So I figured something was just up. And they didn't allow me to do an annual inspection. They kept giving this excuse like, oh, the kids got COVID. So that disgusting in the bathroom, later you'll see in the video where I cleaned that up with muriatic acid. So if you got bad stains like that, the muriatic acid just cleans it up pretty good. Yeah, so it's taken days to haul all this trash out of the house. Taken like 3 loads to the dump so far. The garage was full of garbage too. I don't think I had any pictures of the garage, but yeah, it was just filled. That's just some nasty stuff on her chair right there. I don't know what that is. Blood. Just what it is. Just nastiness. Just gross. That's some kind of sign for her business that she's trying to run in there. Holes in the doors. So they're fighting over something and punching holes in my door. All the stuff, so that's a lot of stuff right there in the couch, but there was a bunch of stuff up underneath the couches too. Tons of it. Just gross squalor. So that's as I'm cleaning up the kitchen, trying to make some order and getting stuff out of there. But just so much, and all these water bottles everywhere. Just, half drinking water bottles around the house. Like take a sip out of it and then just toss it. So starting to clean up. That's it's just step by step. A lot of work cleaning up that place. And so the back of the dryer wasn't even hooked up, so it's just blowing lint all over in the house. That's water damage there. So this is the upstairs bathroom. Not the master bath, but just the upstairs bathroom. After cleaning up a lot of trash was in here. But that's definitely water damage right there. So the only one here is gonna have to be changed out too in the kitchen. So I used some muriatic acid, poured in there and cleaned up all that black that was in there pretty good. So these people were like heavy smokers, and that was against their lease. There's no smoking in the house. See all that dripping on there? And the walls, you can just see it's, I don't know if it'll show up on the film, but it's all like stained, that yellow, and then dripping in that upstairs bathroom. But it gets worse than the smoke. So this is the kids' room, and so you can see that these curtains are just stained. That's all cigarette smoke. So the whole, I mean, there's a lot of writing on the wall, but same thing. I mean, you can see the stains up there from the cigarettes condensing on the walls. And my experience of painting with a cigarette, as well as a lot of these murky marks, it will have to be the whole room, or rooms really will have to be coated with a dark paint, or and then repainted white after that. So like double paint coated, or that kills it, oil-based primer, which is a lot more expensive. So the weird thing about this room is I was thinking this might have been his weird jack-off room or something, but it might be hers, because there's all this makeup and stuff that was underneath the seat there. Then I'm looking at this over here. This is all like women's type stuff. Like running some fans only kind of website in here. I mean, this is just some weird shit. And there's a lot of those kids stuff in here too. So, and a witch's hat. Those weird things up there. I pulled one down. It's like a flower. So I think this was like her weirdness. It's not guy stuff. Is that some nasty shit or what? Looks like, I just don't even want to say. So, as you can see, the extreme dirt of these people. And I don't know if you can see it on the film, but there's this red stain all over in the tub. Stairs. So it's probably going to have to be bleached, I think, and buffed out. Probably like light sanded and buffed to get the shine back in order to bring this tub back. A lot of work. Yeah, same thing too, getting rid of those stains. There's a lot of allergy problems, it looks like, from all the squalor that they're living in. Oh, that don't look good. Well, none of it looks good. It's terrible here. Oh, jeez. So it looks like they were attempting to try and clean up. I won't rehash this, been going through the same video.